and it was one of those bars where you order something over the counter directly to talk to the bartenders, and the problem was that the counter was also a stage where women were walking up and down it, performing, like doing songs and singing along to songs, but also dancing in a way that you get what I mean. The thing is, right, I was like this during my first ever drag show as well. Anytime something inappropriate or slightly like sexy happens on stage, I immediately turn away. And the thing is, and I'm fucking down to earth. I'm fully aware that I'm a conventionally attractive guy. The problem is, at these kind of events, I get picked out all the fucking time. So every time I go to try ordering something at the bar, there's someone there dancing, and I was just like, "What? This is not." Every time I was just turning away, and I was with the person who played Jude with me. I haven't talked about them before. Jules Pendragon on Instagram. She was so helpful because I didn't know where to put myself, and Jules was very much like me. And we were like, "Oh, this is not our scene. Do you want to like take our drinks outside?" And that's what we did. The thing is, when I walked back outside of the pub, and I really hope he doesn't watch my videos. But at a certain point, someone had asked me if their friend could take a picture with me. It was so crowded. I kept getting stopped for pictures every 2 seconds. There were people going like, "Oh my god, your paper bag!" No, and grabbing my arm, grabbing my waist. Whoa, personal space. Hello. So I got pretty smashed because I was so uncomfortable with how much touching was going on without my consent. Like people grabbing my waist, people grabbing my arms, grabbing like being way too close to me, holding my shoulders, and I was just like, okay, I need to get outside, but I had to get through a crowd of people before I got outside. And there was this one guy that stopped me for a photo with his friend, and I don't know if it's different, like, obviously I'm an introvert. This guy was obviously an extrovert. And I don't know how to bring this up, dude. So he started talking about stuff like, "Oh my god, you're an ENFP, right?" And I was like, "How did you know that?" Huh? How did you know that? And I think he said something along, it was very blurry. He said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, no, I researched like on your TikTok, that kind of stuff." I don't think I've ever talked about being an ENFP. I don't know how he managed to figure that out. And besides, I'm not even sure I am. Because as much as I like meeting people and stuff like that, I am incredibly awkward. And that bar really showed me that. It's not my scene, bro. And so he's talking to me, and then after taking the picture, he's like, "Oh, you have a gorgeous smile, you're beautiful, you're so handsome." And I was like, thank you. And I was like, "Oh, that's so nice. He's so nice." And then I got grabbed, my face got grabbed, and I got kissed. What? Not on my lips. Fairly close, but not on my lips, because I kind of moved out of the way. So it kind of landed here, but I was like, brother, in what situation do you think that's the correct move? I'm pretty sure he was really, really drunk, because in what world would a sober person do that? I've never met this man before. I was so taken aback by this that I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go now. And because there was so many people there, and obviously Anyone else would have done that in any other context in a bar. I would have been like, whoa, dude, get the fuck out of my face, and I would have been a lot more aggressive about it. But these were people from the ball, and like, I'm working a job. I'm not about to yell at people or make a scene, because that would be stupid of me. That'd be idiotic of me to make a scene out of things. But yeah, so that happened, and I just turn to Jules, and I'm just like,